Hey guys, it's John with Paintball. Today I'm going to cover a pretty popular question that we get: how to make the Etha 2 trigger pull lighter. Usually when they come stock from the factory, they're pretty hard to pull. They're not very snappy. They're not very easy to pull, I guess today. Some players like them to be a little bit easier to pull. So we did a little review of ourselves and review for ourselves and checked it out. And so let me explain the basics on this. So we have 3 different set screws inside of this trigger. Your bottom one is what they call your backstop, and so that is when you pull the trigger, how far can it go before it hits something. And so that one I don't really usually mess with too very often. You do want to have it so sometimes so that way the trigger doesn't hit the micro switch inside of it. But most guns today are pretty well designed where you don't have to worry about that too much. Your top screw here is your forward stop, your backstop and your forward stop. That one determines when I release the trigger, how far forward does it go before it hits something. So clearly, if you understand the way they work, or once you understand the way they work, you can basically make this trigger sit anywhere between this area, within reason, by adjusting those two. And to make the trigger pull the lightest, it's going to be this middle screw right here. So this middle screw here is actually hits something, basically increases or decreases the tension or the difficulty of the pull for the trigger. So right now, without knowing how somebody would personally want it, I personally just like a lighter trigger pull. That way it's easier to walk a trigger, where this one right now is set up pretty difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Allen wrench and I'm going to adjust this middle screw, and I'm going to do counterclockwise. What that's going to do is that's going to take my set screw off of the resistance inside. It's going to reduce the resistance of this trigger pull. That's 2 half turns. By the time I'm done with it, you should be able to see how much lighter the trigger pull is. And some people don't like an extremely light trigger pull. Sometimes it's too easy to pull the trigger. You shoot more paint that way. What I do like about this is that some people look at the Etha 2, it's supposed to be like a real heavy, rugged gun. But once you adjust the trigger, you can really get a really nice feel to it. So right now, I've almost loosened it up all the way where there's almost no resistance at all. As you can tell, the spring, or the trigger, is very bouncy right now. So with that said, that means I can walk this trigger real fast, I can pull it back and forth, but it is a little sloppy inside. So I have a lot of movement right now. So what I'm going to do to tighten that up is I'm going to take my front screw, I don't know if you can tell, but before it even actually clicks or shoots, there's a lot of movement. So I'm going to tighten that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the front screw here and screw it down a little bit. Try to make that trigger firm up. Basically just less slop. It'll take a little getting used to. You just want to make sure you don't over tighten anything, or if you are messing with it for the first time. Okay, so that helps a little bit. There's less movement going on. There you go. So very, very, I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but very clean. Once it stops, it actually stops. There's not a lot of wasted movement in there. And if I wanted to, I can actually get it to stop sooner. But I like this trigger. This one right now is a pretty firm. This feels just like any mid to high impact gun now, rather than being extremely difficult, almost like a mechanical trigger pull. What was straight from the factory felt like. So if you have any questions about adjusting your trigger, what's nice about this is it is possible to make this shoot really nice as far as the trigger pull goes. You can make it feel more like an axe or like the actual Geo triggers. This isn't going to be as fancy as that, but you can make it almost as light as that trigger pull, which I really like that. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me directly, john@proedgepaintball.com, or you can give my shop a call. Anybody that answers the phone can help you out. The number is 713-896-8841. Or leave a comment below, and I will help you out as much as possible. But that's pretty much it. Just a review. This is your backstop, your forward stop, and then this controls your tension. This is all in your manual, I'm sure. I know we all like videos a little bit better. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys for watching.